Figure that I'm on my own, there's no sense for me to quit. What you saying, we don't know. I'm just trying to reach my goals. Heard you snitching, saying that so you can't hang with me no more. What's up, y'all? Chris Productions here, and I'm back with another amazing video, man. Now today, we got He Does This After His Girlfriend Tries to Leave Him by Body Cam Edition, uploaded 5 days ago, and it already has over 173,000 views. Original video link will be in the description, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Also, I want you guys to let me know whether or not you guys like the green screen or not. I don't really like the green screen just because of the simple fact that it's like a whole extra thing to add on to the editing process. But if you guys would prefer the green screen, let me know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started.
He sent me so much that I can't remember anything. I feel like I have a concussion, but I don't.
On February 21st, 2024, officers were dispatched to a neighborhood in response to a reported domestic dispute. Witnesses reported seeing a young male assaulting a young female, aggressively breaking her vehicle's windows and slashing her tires.
Who did this?
Is that her car?
Baby. James, go on the back real quick. Can I put a shirt on? Can I put it? Huh? Hey, Mom! Mom! Hey. No!
Get him, 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 get him!
119 got one running.
Oh, that man running. He running. Got him. He's still moving though. He's still get him. Go. Hurry up.
Wow, the current location.
Oh my God, these cops gotta get fast. And you know what it is? I think the cops move so fast. So slow because they're holding so much. Some police officers, they're not built like, if you're gonna hold like this big vest with all these guns and this armor and all this extra stuff that you got on you, bro, you gotta be able to, like, you gotta be in the gym constantly, bro. You gotta be in the gym on the treadmill, getting in that training, bro. Because if you're just sitting around eating donuts all day, then when it's time for somebody to outrun you, bro, they're gonna outrun you, bro. When it's time for somebody to run from you, they're gonna outrun you, bro. And then you're gonna have to call for backup. You're gonna want to get in the car. You're gonna want to shoot somebody. Y'all not ready, bro. Y'all don't be ready.
Going.
That man dusting him. He done hopped 2 fences, got tased, and he's still going. This is terrible. You're not catching up, bro. I would have just stopped running. I ain't gonna lie.
Running towards Paddlewood.
That man.
Running northbound.
He can't even get over the fence. He can't even get over the fence. This is terrible. This is terrible, bro. This cop needs to get demoted to a desk job. I ain't gonna lie. You need to be behind a desk taking calls or something. He need to be the person that when you call 911, he's like, 911, how can I help you? This needs to be that guy. You need to be the guy taking calls, bro. Look at you. You can't even top the fence.
He's laying on the ground in the yard now.
Look at this dude. Don't fall. Okay. Look at this guy. Took you 3 minutes to get on that freaking. Look, somebody else done got him already.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
You're an idiot.
Oh, you're an idiot? You're slow. Talking about some, you're an idiot. You're slow, dude.
What do you want? I just had him almost 15.
Over the side. Toward me. What'd you catch yourself on?
I tased him. I only hit him with one probe.
It's so weird.
Hey, roll over there, Sonny. Hey, roll over.
Hey, man,
I ain't grabbing that bloody arm. Roll over again.
You got an inhaler and you running that fast?
Lift up. There you go. There you go. Come on. Stand up.
Oh, that's why he stopped running. He got asthma. So if he didn't have asthma, bro, y'all was not catching him.
Well, it looks like you're on planet
What's
Earth.
going on with you?
I blacked out.
No, you didn't.
104. We're going to be at
Pee my pants.
890.
How old are you?
They're going to press charges.
Press charges.
You're at 8907 Harrytown.
10-4. Female's battered pretty bad, and her vehicle's battered as well.
Come
My
on.
life is ruined.
Your life is ruined.
10-4.
7.
1047, stand by while we clear traffic.
Hey, Dan.
I love that people only realize that they messed up after they get in trouble. And it's like a universal thing. Like, I find myself, you know what I'm saying, in that same predicament where, like, I'll do something and, like, it doesn't matter until I get caught doing it. It doesn't matter until I get in trouble. I'm like, my life is ruined. It's like, but I wasn't thinking about that when I was actually doing it. Like, I don't know. Is that, like, a human thing? Like, we just have that just in our brains that, like, we'll just do something, and as long as we're, like, not in trouble, then everything's cool. I don't know.
Can I get my inhaler, please?
Floyd.
My girlfriend has it.
10-4, is she conscious?
There.
Breathing?
Grab that thing. Just grab that case. All right, have a seat.
Dinner is all units. No,
Sit down.
Wait, so there's a station clear 1044.
Jesus Christ. Now I gotta do paperwork on you. Get in there.
47, you guys.
I'm trying to. I'm sorry.
I have that male detained in my vehicle. Be back out of the original caller's address.
Can you get my inhaler?
What do you need an inhaler for? Why are you running if you need an inhaler?
Right.
Asthma? You having an attack right now?
Yeah.
All right. Advise EMS. My 1012 also needs an ambulance. He has asthma and is having an attack.
I'm peeing myself for some reason. I don't know why.
I got an ambulance coming for you. Just kind of concentrate on breathing.
Everything's getting black.
10-4.
It's because you.
That really doesn't make any sense, though. Like, why are you running if you have an asthma attack? If you have asthma? Why are you doing anything stupid when you have asthma? People just don't be thinking. That's the problem. People just don't think.
Running, man.
Can my mom come here?
You're an adult. You don't need your mom.
Right.
You're an adult. Who is he to her?
It's her boyfriend, but my son, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
I didn't mean.
When your mother says, that's my son, unfortunately, it's getting bad, bro. When your own mother says, that's my son, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but I'm just saying it's just not changing. And I've literally told her to leave, and she won't listen to me.
Wallet right here, Mom.
So his own mom has been trying to break the relationship up.
And listen, if they freaking look at his biological before we adopted him, he has felonies, misdemeanors, he has everything. So I mean, if y'all would actually look at the whole picture here.
Okay. He's just
suicide 9 times, like literally just happened, just got out of jail. I mean, I'm just like,
did y'all witness anything that happened?
No, they just got here like 10 minutes. The guy right there in the blue. Okay. See the man right there at the stop sign?
Away,
He saw the whole thing. And thank you, Jesus, he called you guys to figure this out. Because here Anna's crying. She doesn't know what to do. I'm on a call at work. I work from home, obviously. Sorry.
All right, give me a minute. Let me talk to her,
sorry.
okay?
Go.
Sorry. Ma'am.
But
I'm Deputy Weidenstall, okay?
Her face is swollen. Her face is swollen. That's not love right there. At all, bro. I don't know what you females be thinking, bro. Like, where do you draw the line when it comes to a domestic abusive relationship? Where does the line get drawn? Like, y'all leave it in the comments. Females, leave it in the comments. Where do you draw the line? Do you draw the line when he slaps you? Do you draw the line when he beats you up? Do you draw the line when he kicks? Where is the line drawn? Do you draw the line when he shoots you? When he kills you? Where is the line gonna be drawn? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna teach my daughter, bro. As soon as he starts raising his voice and it's looking like he's trying to get too close to you, you feel me? Pick up on the signs, bro. The second he start acting like he want to hurt you, leave, bro.
I gotta try to figure out what's going on, okay? We are gonna have EMS come check you out because you're clearly very injured, okay? Just have a seat. You're safe. Everything is alright. What's that? Okay, just take a couple deep breaths for me, okay? Just in and out. Okay, I know a lot's going on right now. And I'm gonna try to figure out what all happened today, okay? I know she said you guys just got here, right? Okay. Where were you coming from? Do you remember?
We were from, we were coming from Wilderness
Bro,
Landing.
literally, her face looks like a freaking... It looks like she got hit by a bowling ball, bro. It looks like she got in a fight with Mike Tyson. It looked like she just got... It looked like she got freaking... It looked like she allergic to bees when she got stung by a bee in her face. It looked like she allergic to saliva. It looked like she looked crazy, bro. She looked crazy. She looked like a blowfish. She looked like a blowfish. She looked like Jigglypuff. I'm gonna stop.
We're sleeping out there.
So many things that she looks like.
And then we got into a fight, and they called the cops.
At
fight?
Wilderness Landing? Okay.
And he got in the driver's seat. He was either I got in the car and he drove off with me, or he was gonna take my car and drive off, and I wasn't gonna have any service.
Okay.
So I hopped in and I just took the chance. I literally haven't been able to drive my car because he's been taking over.
Since you left Wilderness Landing? Okay, where is that located? Do you know the street?
It's right off of Norman Riley out in Lake Baker.
Okay. All right.
If you look up Wilderness Landing Park,
Okay.
it's a free camping.
Okay.
If I was her father, if I was her brother, if I was her cousin, if I was anybody close to her, bro, that man is going to go through the most grueling experience of his life, bro. I would never let any man do this to anybody close to me, bro. This is insane, bro. I'm gonna be coming through like a bat out of hell. What you do to my sister? What you do? I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. I'm going to jail about this. This is terrible.
Okay. So I noticed that you have injuries on your face. You have, a black eye. Your cheek is swollen. How did you get those injuries?
You know how you got it. How she
Black eye
got
was a couple days ago. My busted lip was last night.
Okay.
And my cheek was today.
Okay. Was that while you guys were in the vehicle?
No.
It was at
My cheek was right then and there at the corner when one of the neighbors literally ripped him out of the car because...
So you mean to tell me that this man is beating you up in chronological order? This is a chronological beatdown. You mean to tell me a few days ago he gave you a black eye? Yesterday he gave you a busted lip. And today he over here busting up your cheek. What does that tell me? That means that this is not no just out of nowhere thing. Like this happens like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to what his mom was saying, she was basically saying like, oh, like, if you look at the whole thing, this man's been going to jail. He got felonies. He got this. He got that. Tried to commit suicide. This, that, and the third. We're obviously not dealing with a sane person, bro. What do you see in a man like this? You clearly, like I say, I keep saying this all the time. He had to have shown some tendencies before he just started hitting you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll start flashing out over small stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Maybe, like, you'll leave something on the floor and, like, for, 10, 15 minutes, this man is yelling at you about it. And it's like, all you gotta do is pick it up. You feel me? Like, he's just tripping over the smallest things, and then it escalates to him putting his hands on you. Nah, bro. Y'all gotta... I don't know what it is about females. Y'all just pick the worst people.
Hitting me.
inside the vehicle?
I locked myself in the car. He got out. And he started stabbing my tires and he started destroying my windshield. And trying to get in, trying to unlock the door. He finally unlocks the door and he hops in and starts punching me. He pulls the e-brake on and I can't put it down.
Okay. So you said he did that to your windshield. Did you have a mirror here? Or
He
was
destroyed that last night.
Okay.
And my tail light.
He did your tail light last night or today?
Last night.
Okay. So your lip looks like it's bleeding. Is that from when he was punching you in the vehicle?
That was last night before they called the cops.
Okay. So your swollen cheek is from today. Okay. Yeah. So thank you. And you said that happened.
And notice, I don't keep on pausing the video, but notice how in the beginning of the film, we saw when the cop was trying to come get him, like he was calling for his mom. If his mom helps him in any way, then she's not a real woman, bro. And I get it, that's her son. But like, just as a female, like, what if his father did that to you? And he probably did do that to her. And that's what makes him think that it's okay. Like, he probably seen abuse in his life. She probably seen abuse in her life, in her early stages in her life. And so they think that this type of stuff is normal, which is not. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I told you guys a couple of videos ago about, like, what you see in the first 3 years of your life is going to give you the foundation of how you're going to carry out the rest of your life. So if the first 3 years, 5 years of your life is nothing but turmoil, you see abuse, you see, violence, you see arguing, you see all this negativity, then the foundation of your life is going to be negative, bro. The foundation of the rest of your life will be negative. And so you're going to resort to violence. You're going to resort to yelling. You're going to resort to name calling. You're going to resort to all these different things whenever you're faced with any kind of situation. And so therefore, we got the situation right here where maybe, we got two failed people right here. That's all I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing two failed people. She's failed because of the simple fact that she should have known to get out of the relationship or to not even engage in a relationship when courting each other. And maybe he didn't show these things until it was too late. What do I mean by that? Like, in the beginning of the relationship, everything was peachy, everything was cool, he was acting cordial, he wasn't doing too much, and then out of nowhere, he just flipped it on her. We have cases like that where he just flipped it on her, and then now we got this situation right here, right? Or there's a situation where it's always been like this. He's always had an issue. He's always had problems. You know what I'm saying? And so she thought that she can change him. She thought that, oh, that's fine as long as he doesn't do anything to me yet, so everything's cool. She just gave him one too many chances. But either way it goes, man, this should not have happened, bro. And him, you can't make no excuses for what he did, but you can at least break it down and look at the core reason as to why it's happening in the first place, which is, you know what I'm saying? He was failed. He was failed, bro.
Not blood. Huh? There's mud, not blood.
That's blood.
On the outside? Yeah.
Oh, then that might
He
have
could
been
have
his.
cut himself when he was...
He was threatening to stab himself in the chest the whole way.
Okay. And that was from the fight.
He's extremely suicidal. He kept telling me over and over. We've been on and off for almost 3 years.
Okay.
His biggest threat is he's gonna kill himself if I leave.
Okay.
And we've broken up before, and we got back together after a month.
Okay.
If he's doing this to you, then tell him do it. If he's doing this to you, the second he says, I'm gonna kill myself, do it. Do it. Go ahead. You want me to give you the knife? I'll give you the knife now. I'll go in my kitchen and give you the knife.
I was really just trying to go back home. I kept telling him, let me just take my thing and just leave.
Okay. Where's home? Okay. And were you guys stopped down there? Is that how
He pulled the e-brake and probably almost popped the back tires. Okay. Because every tire is pretty much bald. Because he just dogs my car. He wouldn't let me drive it. He wouldn't let me do anything. I couldn't leave.
Did you see what he was stabbing the tires with?
Kitchen knife.
A kitchen knife, okay. Was that already in the vehicle? Does he normally carry a knife on him? Yeah, okay. And you saw him stabbing the tires? Okay. And then how did you get to here?
So, we were
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
We were over by Pace High School.
Where's the ambulance?
We had gotten cops called at the Wilderness Landing.
Okay.
So we were trying to figure out where we wanted to go and what we wanted to do. And I said, well, why don't you let me drive? You haven't slept. You know, why don't you close your eyes for a little bit? I've slept a couple hours. Because we've literally been driving around all night. He just had court.
There goes the
He already
ambulance.
had a case.
With you? Okay. What happened last night when the deputies were called?
We drove off. I never spoke to them.
Okay, so you left before they got there.
Yesterday
So she doesn't
was
want
the
help.
court case for battery.
For you as the victim.
Yeah, in Crisfield.
Okay. Are you guys living together at the tent site?
We were, but not anymore. We packed everything.
Okay.
My name's Nick. I'm a paramedic. What happens?
So she doesn't want help. These females don't be wanting help, bro. These females do not be wanting to help a lot. And it's weird to say it, but if you're looking at a situation like this where she literally just admitted to leaving before the cops can show up, and they already had a situation talking about he just left court for beating me up before, and now he's doing it again. She doesn't want help. She does not want help. Does she want this to happen? Is that what's going on? Does she want to get beat up? Because, BDSM and stuff like that, that's a thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, a fetish for being abused and tortured, that's a thing. It's not like that's abnormal. Well, I mean, it is abnormal, but still. So, like, if you got a situation here where this woman is getting beat up habitually, but not doing anything to help herself, then can you feel bad? Can you have sympathy? Can you sit here and be like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you?
Battery.
Yeah. Okay, did you lose consciousness at all?
I feel like I'm gonna.
Hey, Sarge, where did the witness go?
I don't know who's the witness.
It was the blue shirt that was walking
I saw
that
a
way.
group of people walking that way as I was pulling in.
Woman?
It's a male. He was down there.
Look at that
That's
car.
probably his house then, because when I first came by, he's the one that told me where it is, the house directly, and I can go talk to him for you.
Okay, yeah, I just need to get a statement from him because apparently he actually witnessed the battery, is what she's saying, of him punching her.
Old man?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know she said it was the guy in the blue shirt.
I think he was wearing a blue shirt.
Okay.
Could you go find?
What'd you call me? I don't remember what you said.
I yelled something and ran.
I thought you were just screaming for your mom.
Yeah, that was screaming for my mom.
That's kind of weird to do.
What do you mean?
It is.
You're 21.
This is the gentleman that first kind of intervened. He said,
That's kind of weird to do. You're 21.
the
car pulled up right at the corner right there, and I saw him trying to get out. He was using his elbows and hands to kind of beat on the windshield.
Okay.
I think he shattered it with his elbow.
Okay.
And then she let him in the car. And then at that point, I was already kind of getting out, and I saw him hit her, and her head kind of went into the driver's side window, and that's when I intervened.
Okay, so she was in the driver's seat at the time that she was hit. Do you remember, was it like a closed fist, like a punch or a slap, or you just...
It had to be a closed fist.
Okay.
Her head recoiled, but I didn't see it.
Okay, so you saw the motion of him, like, swinging at her?
Several times. I just saw the one hit that got her pretty solid. And at that point, I pulled him out of the car.
Okay, do you remember, was the door open or closed at that point?
Both doors were
Okay.
Both doors were closed, I'm sorry. The passenger door was like cracked open, not closed.
Okay. And then was he standing outside of the vehicle, do you remember, or was he inside, like on top of her?
Inside.
Okay. Okay. And then did you already provide your information? Okay. Let me grab a form real quick, and do you mind just giving me a quick, okay, perfect. Hey. I'm just going to ask you a couple questions, okay? Do you remember about how many times he hit you in the face?
He's hit me so much in the head, I can't remember anything.
Okay.
I feel like I have a concussion, but I don't know.
Okay. Do you remember if you lost consciousness?
I did this morning, when he busted my lip, when we left the campsite. He was upset because I started yelling at him. He was getting mad and frustrated because I wasn't helping him pack. I was worried about the animals and trying to keep them in the car. And he kept screaming at me. and yelling at me, and then he started destroying my car, and he broke my driver's side mirror.
Give me 1 minute, please.
He broke my driver's side mirror. He broke my mirror up top and side.
I saw it on the ground. That was at the campsite? Okay.
That was when we were leaving. Finishing packing up. And he got so upset that he just started punching me, and I was screaming about everything. So they quit.
I'm trying to read the form. It says, have you documented and photographed any damage from the... Have you identified and documented all witnesses to the incident? Have you obtained witnesses' statements from parties involved? So literally, there's like a whole checklist of things that they have to do. Jesus. The cop's job is way more different. I mean, way more complex than just showing up and taking people to jail. Like, look at all that stuff.
Hey, sweetie. Don't want to interrupt, but
remember
with getting hit like that, with you feeling lightheaded, all that, you need to go to the hospital. Your mom's coming. She can get the dogs for the test.
She's not going to take my car. She's not going to take my animals.
I mean, if we explain the situation.
I don't want to go to the hospital.
I mean, your car's not going anywhere. It's not drivable. So either you're going to go home with your mom. You know, it's going to have to stay here. You can get it towed to your mom.
Y'all saw her face, right? What do you mean you don't want to go to the hospital? Like I said before, she doesn't want to be saved. She doesn't want to be helped. She wants to die. That's what she wants to do. This girl wants this boy to kill her. That's what she wants.
But right now, I mean, there's no reason to not go. I mean, especially with you getting hit. They can document what happened.
More into it.
Ah, thank you.
I'm going to go back and came up on this. It's going to be one of those.
Yep.
What if you do have
11 o'clock.
and you sit there and you don't go, and then you end up dying? You know,
right?
People, like I said, people. You know, you got the adrenaline going right now. You got hit. You know, there's a lot more that could be going on. So, and like I said, they can document all this bruising, all this stuff.
And you can't see what's going on inside.
Yeah, I mean, they probably need to scan your head to make sure. Okay.
Go to the hospital.
You can have internal injuries that you can't see or feel.
Can I wait until my mom gets here?
Where's she
Why?
come from?
Please.
Okay.
It shouldn't be too long.
That's up to them. So what happened between you and your girlfriend today?
Sharon's stupid.
So we both been on drugs, and she becomes very violent and was antagonizing.
Okay.
And we just had an event where we were at the campground. I'm trying to think of the name of it. She knows it. You'd have to ask her that part.
Okay.
Anyways, this is campground, and we've been doing drugs because we were staying out there, and it was a lot easier to do them out in the woods in the middle of nowhere. And we do it on the back roads and stuff. And we got to the camp, and we were ready to move out that day. This happened before, and we got in a verbal altercation, and she started tackling me and hitting me, and so I threw something at her, and then I threw styrofoam freaking plates at her. I took a roll of styrofoam plates because she beat the crap out of me and like slammed me on my hip. And
so the classic story, he's really the victim and not her, and y'all was doing drugs. It's literally the exact same story that the other guy told in that one video where it was the dude, he got tased, and he like beat his wife back. I think I got the video up. I don't know if I trashed that or not. It should be up. I'm gonna check after the video. But this seems like a common story when it comes to domestic abusers. Like, oh, she was the one that would get, like, there's always three things. Drugs, that's the first thing. That's the cause, I guess. Two, he's really the victim and not her. And three, like, he's gonna tell the story in any way to alleviate himself or what is the word that I'm looking for? Relieve himself? Whatever the word that I'm looking for, to take the blame away from him. You know what I'm saying? Which leads me to believe that and it's not even lead me to believe, it's a fact. These types of dudes are the lowest form of men that you can find, bro. A man that will sit up here and beat up on a girl, that is the lowest form of a man you will ever be able to find, bro. A man that will sit up here and verbally attack a woman, even if she's not doing anything back. Like if it's an argument, all right, cool, and she's being disrespectful, and you throw a little bit of jabs verbally, all right, cool. But if you're just sitting over here just freaking demeaning and degrading this woman for no reason, just to make yourself feel better, you're the lowest form of a man, bro. The lowest form of a man, bro. And if you don't believe me, look up the definition of a man and what a man stands for, bro.
I got back up and I hit her with a bag of styrofoam plates that should be in the back of the car still.
Okay.
And, sorry.
That's okay. Take your time.
I'm trying to think. It was a really eventful night. So then after that, she started throwing she slung I think it was a 2x4 and then a broom pole at me, and I dodged the broom pole, and that's how that damage to the mirror happened on the car.
Right.
And this was all last night?
Last night, but
okay. So what happened today?
No, I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
And then she made me run from the cops.
Last night?
She pretended to turn off the lights and run.
Okay.
Why is this zapping me? Or is this my arm loose?
It's not zapping you.
Okay.
Okay, keep going.
And so we got to like Alabama for some reason because I was driving in the dark and I can't see well because I have
Alabama?
Bad eyesight. I'm like halfway to one.
How y'all making to Alabama?
Also.
Okay.
I'm choking up. Sorry, I got it.
That's okay.
And so we had to turn all the way from Alabama, and on the way back from there is when we started arguing again, and she bit me.
So he's clearly the only person on drugs. He was trying to make us think like they was both doing drugs. You look like the only person tripping out right now. You're the only guy. The only one here on drugs.
Oh, she bit me. Physical altercation. And I'm afraid to even say this part because last time we talked about it, the first battery charges that got dropped, she attacked me first. She's a very offensive woman.
Okay.
I'm usually on the defense.
Gotcha.
So I'm a string bean, I can't do much.
You can't do much, but we got a witness saying that you literally was beating her head into the windshield. You can't do much, but we got a witness saying that you elbowed the front window in. You can't do much, but you was literally slashing the tires. You can't do much, but you already have a prior case for this exact same thing. One thing about these domestic abusers, they cannot take accountability and responsibility for not a thing, bro.
So we pulled over and we talked about it and we promised we never hit each other again. And then we were on the way here and I just didn't want to go near people. I wanted to spend all day with her today. I grew up watching my stepdad beat my mom. And
What'd I say? What'd I say? What did I say? What did I say? Y'all gotta give me props. Y'all gotta give me props in the comments. Y'all gotta give me props in the comments. Because it's so common. Give me props in the comments because it's so common. You feel me? You feel me? Give me props in the comments, man. What I say, bro? That's how it happens. The first 3 years are the most crucial years. The first 3 to 5 years. Most crucial years of your life. If you grow up watching negativity, you will be negative. If you grow up being around negativity, you will be negative. But if you grow up around positivity, if you grow up around love, you grow up around, you know what I'm saying, then you're going to, you feel me? Let's keep this so 100. Let's keep it so 100, bro. Give me my props in the comments.
I was a monster and I can't live with myself like that, and I told her I'd like to spend my day with you than by myself because she was going to leave me here. As soon as I did it, I started realizing what I did because I black out whenever I get like that. So I didn't take my medicine today. I have anxiety and it's almost something. It's depression medicine, and I didn't take any of this today. We ain't eating today, so we were both probably hangry, and she wouldn't let me in the car, and I freaked out. And as soon as I freaked out, I was being ripped off by
fit in the blue.
Huh?
Drawing the blue t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's okay, so you said she stopped the vehicle, you got out of the vehicle, and you remember piercing the tire with a knife.
She started threatening she was going to leave me, and I said, no, you can't leave me. And she said, I can't remember exactly what she said. That's about when I started freaking out.
Do you remember what the knife looked like?
Rainbow?
It was a rainbow knife?
It's a $12.99 titanium knife set at Walmart, and it's a pretty oil color. I'm really about to pee my pants, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hey, he was struggling to say everything else, but he knew what that knife was. He was struggling to say everything else, but he could read that knife off to you verbatim.
I can't help you with that one, unfortunately.
I'm just saying.
I gotcha. Okay, so it was a rainbow knife. After you stabbed the knife, do you remember where you put it?
It broke. They should have found it by now. It was in the middle of the road.
You broke it?
No, it snapped.
Oh, okay.
I tried stabbing the windshield and it failed.
You slapped her with your palm?
No,
okay.
Not actually, like it was a little like a palm right here.
Okay.
Right to right here.
I gotcha.
Right here.
Is it cool?
We're
Over to the truck, get him in there.
Is he having a medical episode? Can you just give me another minute?
His heart rate's like 170 sustained, so.
Okay. Great. If he's having a
we just don't want it to turn into something where he goes on.
I gotcha. I'm like one more minute and one more minute. Okay. So about how many times did you slap her? Do you remember?
It was one time. She beat the crap out of me.
Okay.
And her bites hurt worse than anything.
Okay. Where did she bite you?
I don't remember. You have to ask her. I don't really remember because right after she bit me, he ripped me off.
That's when he took you out?
He ripped me, beat the hell out of me. He hit me in the head about 6 times, punched me in the wrist about a bunch more times, rolled me around, hit me some more.
Okay.
And then I laid on the ground, and then I walked and limped over to the car, and I started telling her I was so sorry, and I didn't mean to, and I promised that we would never do this again.
Thank you. Just stay tight with him. I'm going to let them know that you're ready to go, okay?
I'm so mad at you.
I just left that there. I'm getting out of here.
Okay.
That's him?
I'm sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
Hey,
tell her I'm sorry.
So many people love you. I just don't understand.
I gotta do some things with it, sweetheart. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta close the door.
I love you. I'm sorry.
I love you.
Okay, so this is just some resources in case you
Look
need
at
it.
her
Okay,
face.
instructions on how to take out an injunction if you need it. However, the judge should issue a no contact stipulation. However, if you need further protection, also some shelters as well, some resources, counseling services, domestic violence shelters. Okay.
Do we need to take pictures?
So I already took pictures of her vehicle and her injuries.
Okay.
So technically speaking, are you comfortable with me talking in front of your mom? Okay, just want to make sure before. I know there was an incident that happened in Okaloosa last night into this morning. Technically speaking, you can file charges there for what happened. So he would have the domestic in Okaloosa, and then he would have.
He has domestic in Okaloosa.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
but having another would.
I'm gonna do.
This is gonna mark it for him. Because literally yesterday was his court case. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Do you know the outcome of that yesterday?
The charges were dropped.
Okay.
Because he told me he was gonna change, and I believed him.
Okay, so
SD card ran out of storage, but I wanted to talk about what you just said just now. So, 2 things, right? 1. Hold on. Actually, I wanna repeat this.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
do you know the outcome of that yesterday?
The charges were dropped.
Okay.
Because he told me he was gonna change, and I believed him.
Okay, so.
All right, so the charges were dropped, and she said that he said he was gonna change, and she believed him, right? All right, so number 1, like I said, like twice now, she doesn't want help. She wants this man to kill her, bro. She wants him to kill her because if he's going to do it now, why wouldn't he do it later? Especially if all he has to do is say, I promise I won't do it again. And you're going to let him back in. What? Why would he stop? Why would he stop? And then on top of that, bro, we're seeing a reoccurring theme with this guy. Where, like, in the beginning of the video, like I said, when he first got into it with the cops, his first instinct was to call his mom. And then we see now where it's like he's always getting passes. The charges were dropped. You know what I'm saying? All he got to do is say, oh, I promise I'm not going to do it again. I'm sorry. I love you. And everything is okay. Now he got free reign to do whatever he wants to do again. He's not facing any real consequences. He's not facing any real consequences. He's not, you know what I'm saying? He needs some real consequences. And then on top of that, he needs some therapy. Because, like he pointed out earlier, this is what he used to see growing up. So it's obvious that this man is not okay. It's clear he's not okay. This whole situation just needs to be blessed by God. That's what it needs. All y'all need a blessing from the Most High. That's what y'all need.
Requested by you.
Because he manipulated me. Okay. And then we got into an argument last night. That's why my driver's side mirror is broke. Right. He shattered it. He shattered my back taillight. Punched it. That's why his hand's bleeding.
I did have one more question that just reminded me. During the incident that happened in the vehicle here, were you able to defend him off in any way? Did you do any strikes, any defensive, anything that you can remember?
I tried shoving him off, and I can't. I'm very tiny. I'm weak. I don't have any muscle in my bones. The only thing I could do is bite.
Okay. While he was on top of you, striking you,
I wanted to point out, like, I wonder how the relationship between her mom and his mom is. Like, do they understand that, like, his mom didn't teach him that? And, like, do they understand, like, it's not necessarily her fault, it's more of his, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, are they just mad at the whole family?
Biting him or trying to get him off you?
He reached over and was trying to get my foot off the brake to have me drive off instead of turning. And my foot was staying on the brake. He kept trying to hit the gas and turn the wheel and try to get me off. He was trying to push me out of the car, so I bit his shoulder, and that's when he punched me in the face.
And that was after he already sliced your tire, was smashing the windshield. Okay.
He wanted y'all to die together.
That was right when the neighbor came out and literally reached in and
yanked him off, yeah.
I mean, he literally chucked him out of the car, shut the door, and told me to run.
The man was transferred to the hospital, medically cleared, and later charged with resisting arrest, property damage, and domestic violence battery. The woman filed an injunction, which he violated a few days later, resulting in a warrant for his arrest. According to court records, he was arrested on that warrant a month later. Do you think he'll ever learn his lesson?
No.
Share your thoughts below.
No, he will not learn his lesson. For as long as that girl keeps giving him passes, for as long as the law keeps giving him passes, for as long as his mother keeps giving him passes, he will not learn his lesson, bro. He needs to go through it to go through it, bro. He needs to go through it to get through it. He needs to go all the way through it to get through it, bro. But that's all I got for this video, man. If you guys like this video, if you guys like this video, it's a pretty cool video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications, share the video with all of your friends. And tell us some guys. Peace out. I'm a hooligan, acting the fool again. I got that dog in me. Wood again, they cannot handle him. I'm way too raw with it. It's you again. If you got a problem, then you should say something. I've been trying to take all my enemies out, but they stay coming. Never running, facing all my issues like a grown man. I just want the money, I ain't into all the romance.